Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, January 17, 2023. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says government will be moving swiftly towards transforming Jamaica into a republic. Mr. Holness says despite a delay in naming members of the Constitutional Reform Committee, the state remains committed to the process and will do whatever it takes to achieve republic status.
It is time that Jamaica becomes a republic. For us, the process is not simple. And we have known this from we started on this journey. And we are making sure that we check every box and we move deliberately in that regard. So I'm saying to you, Minister, please move ahead with speed and alacrity on this matter. Jamaica must become a republic.
Prime Minister Holness was addressing a scholarship fundraising event in Montego Bay on the weekend. Lands have been identified for the construction of a sanitary landfill as the government moves towards transforming the country's municipal waste. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who made the disclosure recently, says studies have been completed on waste management. He adds that a tender will be issued very soon for investors to construct and operate the site.
We're going to be developing what we call a total waste management system. It is an integrated system which will see a long-term concession to construct a waste-to-energy plant in Jamaica. Effectively, we will create a market for waste. So we will be creating a circular economy in waste, because the waste will become feedstock for electricity generation. So very soon, waste will have value.
Mr. Holness says the state will also be looking at giving the operator a long-term concession for waste collection and the building of transfer stations. In addition, Cabinet will receive a business case by the end of this month for the approval of these operations.
Once the business case is approved, then we go to the RFP process, that is a request for proposal. In other words, we go to market. We have done a sounding already of investors, and that has been very successful. This is an area that is maturing, and there are many investors who have turnkey operations who want to come and do the entire thing.
According to the Prime Minister, the intention is to permanently close disposal sites such as Riverton in St. Andrew and Retirement in St. James once the sanitary landfill is operational. Farmers in sections of Clarendon and St. Catherine will soon have access to upgraded drainage, flood protection and irrigation systems. That's thanks to work being implemented under the Southern Plain Agricultural Development Project, SPAD. Areas to be impacted include Amity Hall and Bridgepen in St. Catherine, as well as Parnassus in Clarendon. Through SPAD, agricultural production will be boosted on 795 hectares of government-owned land. During a recent tour of construction works at Amity Hall, Agriculture Minister Pernell Charles Jr. said pipe installation was far advanced.
They've actually now reached the stage of testing the lines, which should take another 2 months or so. The project is going to target irrigation, drainage, improved access on farm roads, flood control systems, and ultimately enhance the agricultural development and marketing linkages so that the small-scale farmers and all farmers on the 795 hectares between Parnassus in Clarendon, Amity Hall and Bridgepen in St. Catherine will have greater opportunities to have the highest level of production, the highest level of productivity, and ultimately see enhanced resilience.
And finally, St. Mary resident Norma Folks is the latest recipient of a 2-bedroom house courtesy of government's indigent housing program. Ms. Folks, who is affectionately called Peaches, was impacted by severe flooding in the parish in 2021. She received the keys to the $9 million dwelling on Friday during a ceremony attended by Prime Minister Andrew Holness and Local Government Minister Desmond McKenzie.
I give thanks and praise for the house that the government have offered me in the blessed name. Give thanks and praise unto the Lord, my God.
I hold the view and continue to hold the view that not because someone is poor that they should get poor housing. No. I believe that shelter, along with education would be the two critical elements of poverty response.
This is the fourth unit that we have constructed in the parish. My next visit is to go with Member of Parliament Montague to Arakabessa at Hamilton Mountain to hand over that unit, which is ready.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.